Hello friends, this is Evin. Welcome to my channel Evin Tricks. This is the first video on haloalkanes and haloarenes. In this video, we are going to see what are haloalkanes and haloarenes and classification of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Then the medicinal applications of halogen containing compounds in our day-to-day life and NEET and JEE level questions on these compounds we are going to cover in this video. Here we go. Compounds derived means produced. Compounds derived from halogen and alkanes are known as haloalkanes. Alkanes plus halogen gives haloalkanes. 17th group elements fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. These 17th group elements, they are known as halogens. And in fluorine, chlorine, bromine, mostly chlorine and bromine containing haloalkanes and haloarenes are very important. So we have to concentrate mostly on chlorine and bromine containing haloalkanes. Alkanes are represented by RH. RH is the symbolic representation of alkanes. When one or more hydrogen atoms of alkanes are replaced by halogen atoms, we get haloalkanes. Haloalkanes. Compounds derived from halogen and aromatic hydrocarbons are called as haloarenes. Symbolically, we can represent aromatic hydrocarbons as this ARH. This represent aromatic hydrocarbons, and hydrogen atom or atoms of aromatic hydrocarbon is replaced by halogen atom or atoms, we get haloarenes. We can define haloalkanes and haloarenes in this way. Replacement of hydrogen atom or atoms from aliphatic hydrocarbons or aromatic hydrocarbons by halogen atom or atoms results in the formation of haloalkanes and haloarenes respectively. Before we see the classification, preparation and chemical reactions of haloalkanes and haloarenes, it is very important to know that application and uses of halogen containing organic compounds in medicinal field, because direct questions in NEET exam and JEE exams and in most of the competitive level exams have been asked on these applications of halogen containing organic compounds in medicinal field. Here we go. The first halogen containing organic compound we are going to study is chloramphenicol. It is chlorine containing antibiotic. Antibiotic means it kills the bacteria and viruses, and it is used in the treatment of typhoid fever. This is very effective in the treatment of typhoid fever, and this chloramphenicol is produced by soil microorganisms. This point indicates soil microorganisms, they produce chloramphenicol. This means, this tell us indirectly, this is a natural halogen containing organic compound. Competitive level exams, directly they frame the question on the structure of chloramphenicol. They ask how many chlorine atoms are present in this chloramphenicol. The answer is 2. How many hydroxyl groups are present in chloramphenicol? 2. How many benzene rings the chloramphenicol contain? If you see the structure, it is 1. They may also ask a question, how many nitro groups are present in chloramphenicol? Please pause the video and take down these points and this structure. This structure is very important. You need to remember. If it is difficult for you to remember, at least remember how many hydroxyl groups, how many chlorine atoms, how many nitro groups are present in chloramphenicol. That will help you to attempt the questions. The next halogen containing organic compound is thyroxine. Thyroxine is iodine containing hormone. Thyroxine is a hormone. It contains iodine atoms, and deficiency of this thyroxine, it causes a disease called goiter. The deficiency of thyroxine in human body causes the disease called goiter, which is related to neck. So you have to remember the disease caused by deficiency of thyroxine is goiter. The name of the disease is goiter. This is the structure of thyroxine. You have to remember the structure, or at least you try to remember number of iodine atoms, number of hydroxyl groups. They may also ask a question, how many benzene rings are present in thyroxine? If you see here, there are 2 benzene rings are present in thyroxine. They frame many questions on the structures. Therefore, please pause the video, freeze the video and take down all these points. The next halogen containing organic compound is chloroquine. Chloroquine is a synthetic halogen compound. Synthetic means it doesn't occur in the nature, but it is prepared in the laboratory. It is a synthetic halogen compound and it is used in the treatment of malaria. It is used in the treatment of malaria. Competitive level questions, they may frame in this manner: the number of chlorine atoms present in chloroquine. Very important question. They may frame in this manner: chloroquine is aromatic or anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compound. They may frame questions in this manner. So please take down all these points. Halothane. Halothane is a synthetic halogen compound and it is used as anesthetic during surgery. Halothane has wide application in surgery. During surgery, it is used as anesthesia. Question appears on this is, how many chiral carbon atoms are present in halothane? Or they may ask question in this way also, how many asymmetric carbon atoms are present in halothane? I'll give you idea what is asymmetric carbon atom. The carbon atom bonded to 4 different atoms or groups is called as asymmetric carbon atom. Sometimes it is also called as chiral carbon atom. Let us observe this carbon atom. This carbon atom is bonded to chlorine, second hydrogen, third bromine, and this side a carbon. Therefore, this carbon atom is bonded to 4 different atoms or groups. Therefore, this is chiral carbon atom and it is represented by the star. So, if you observe this carbon atom, this is not a chiral carbon atom because here fluorine 3 atoms are same. According to definition, chiral carbon or asymmetric carbon atom must be bonded to 4 different atoms or groups. Therefore, this halothane has 1 asymmetric carbon atom. 1 asymmetric carbon atom. one asymmetric carbon atom, and the molecule or compound which contains asymmetric carbon atom, they show optical activity. Therefore, halothane is optically active. They may also frame question, halothane is optically active or inactive? It is optically active because it contains a symmetric carbon atom. The next compound is BHC, benzene hexachloride. This is the structure of BHC. The last compound we are going to study here is DDT. DDT, what is the long form of DDT? Dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. Dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. The question may appear, how many chlorine atoms are present in the DDT? So 3, 4, 5 chlorine atoms. And BHC and DDT, they are used as insecticide to kill the insects. Please take down these notes. Pause the video, take down. Now let us see the classification of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Haloalkanes are classified as monohaloalkanes, dihaloalkanes, trihaloalkanes, and polyhaloalkanes. Monohaloalkanes contain one halogen atom. Halogen atom. Example of monohaloalkane is CH3Cl or C2H5Br. The name of this compound is chloromethane or methyl chloride. If we say methyl chloride, that is common name, and if we take the name of halogen atom first, that is chloromethane, that becomes IUPAC name. In nomenclature, we are going to learn all the rules in detail. This is ethyl bromide or bromoethane. Dihaloalkanes contain two halogen atoms. Example, 1,2-dichloroethane or dichloromethane. This is also known as methylene dichloride. Trihaloalkanes contain three halogen atoms. Example, CHCl3. The name of this compound is obtained by replacing three hydrogen atoms of methane. Therefore, this is trichloromethane. The common name is chloroform. CHI3 is known as iodoform. CHBr3, it is called bromoform. One more example we will take. This is also trihalogen compound. Now the last is polyhaloalkanes. They contain three or more than three halogen atoms. Example, CCl4. This is carbon tetrachloride. In this way, haloalkanes are classified into four types: monohaloalkanes, dihaloalkanes, trihaloalkanes, and polyhaloalkanes. Now let us see the classification of haloarenes. Depending upon the number of halogen atoms present in the molecules, haloarenes are classified into monohaloarenes. They contain one halogen atom. Dihaloarenes, they contain two halogen atoms. Trihaloarenes, they contain three halogen atoms in the molecule, and polyhaloarenes contain more than three halogen atoms. Let us take one example of monohaloarene. This molecule contains one halogen atom, therefore this is monohaloarene. The name of this compound is chlorobenzene. Second, dihaloarenes. They contain two halogen atoms. This is dihaloarene. We can also take example containing two halogen atoms like this. This is ortho, this is para position. Then trihaloarenes contain three halogen atoms, say here and here. And polyhaloarenes, they contain more than three halogen atoms. We have already seen BHC, benzene hexachloride. It is a polyhaloarene. Monohalo compounds, that means the compounds containing one halogen atoms, they are further classified into two types depending upon whether the halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom or the halogen atom is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. What is the sp3 hybridized carbon atom? sp3 hybridized carbon atom means the carbon which is attached to 4 sigma bonds. It is called as sp3 hybridized carbon atom. If the carbon has 3 sigma bonds, as in case of this carbon has 3 sigma bonds, 1, 2, and in double bond 1 sigma bond is there and 1 pi bond. Therefore, this carbon has 3 sigma bond. Therefore, it is sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Depending upon the halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom and the halogen atom attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom, the monohalo compounds are further classified in this manner. If the halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, then it is classified into 3 subgroups. Alkyl halides, it is represented by Rx, allylic halides and benzylic halides. Alkyl halides are further classified into primary alkyl halides, secondary alkyl halides and tertiary alkyl halides. I am going to discuss the classification of alkyl halides in detail after some time. Now, let us see allylic halides. What are allylic halides? In allylic halides, the halogen atom is attached to that carbon atom which is next to carbon-carbon double bond. Look here, this is carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, the halogen atom is attached to that carbon which is next to carbon-carbon double bond are called as allylic halide, and this carbon atom is known as allylic carbon atom. This is symbolic representation of this structure. This is bond line structure, and this is also one of the example of allylic halide, means the halogen atom is attached to this carbon which is next to carbon-carbon double bond. Therefore, this is also allyl halide. Then benzylic halide. In benzylic halide, what are benzylic halides? In benzylic halide, halogen atom is attached to that carbon which is next to benzene ring. I repeat, in benzylic halide, halogen atom is attached to that carbon which is next to benzene ring. This is benzyl halide. When halogen atom is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom, that means in simple way I can say when halogen atom is attached to carbon-carbon double bond, they are classified into two types, that is vinyl halide and aryl halides. I will take detailed explanation of this group later. Now first let us see the classification of alkyl halides in detail. This is important. Alkyl halides are further classified into primary alkyl halides. They are represented by 1 degree, secondary alkyl halides, they are represented by 2 degree. Tertiary alkyl halides, they are represented by 3 degree, depending upon the nature of carbon atom to which the halogen atom is directly attached. In primary alkyl halides, the halogen atom is attached to primary carbon atom. Carbon atom which is attached to one more carbon atom is known as primary carbon atom. When halogen atom is attached to primary carbon atom, it is called as primary alkyl halide. This carbon atom is attached to one more carbon atom. Therefore, this is primary carbon atom. When halogen atom is attached to primary carbon atom, it is called as primary alkyl halide. When carbon atom is attached to two other carbon atoms, it is called secondary carbon atom. When halogen is attached to secondary carbon atom, it is called as secondary alkyl halide. See, this carbon atom is attached to two more carbon atom. Therefore, this is secondary carbon atom. When halogen is attached to secondary carbon atom, it is called as secondary alkyl halide. When carbon atom is attached to three other carbon atoms, it is called tertiary carbon atom. See here, CS3, CS3, CS3. This carbon atom is attached to three more carbon atoms. Therefore, this carbon atom is tertiary carbon atom. When halogen atom is attached to tertiary carbon atom, the compound is called as tertiary alkyl halide and it is represented by 3 degree. When halogen atom is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom, that means when halogen is attached to doubly bonded carbon atom like this. These are further classified into vinyl halides and aryl halides. When halogen atom is attached to doubly bonded carbon atom, this is called vinyl chloride. This is called vinyl chloride. And this vinyl chloride is used in polymer industry, and by using this compound after polymerization we get polyvinyl chloride. It is well known as PVC. It is used in the manufacture of PVC pipes, etc. And this is another example of vinyl chloride because halogen is attached to the carbon-carbon doubly bonded carbon atom. And this is also another example of vinyl chloride because the halogen atom is attached to carbon-carbon double bond, and if the double bond is present outside the ring, it is called as hexocyclic compound, and when the double bond is present inside the ring, it is called as endocyclic compound. And aryl halides, in which the halogen is attached to carbon-carbon double bond of benzene ring. So this is aryl halide. If chlorine is present, it is called chlorobenzene. Bromine is present, it is called bromobenzene. If iodine is present on the benzene ring, it is called as iodobenzene. Now I will give you some important tricks which will be very useful to understand this topic. Now I give you a super trick. In monohalogen derivative, the halogen atom is either attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom or to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. When the halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, for time being you remember that this 3 indicates 3 types. The first type is alkyl halide. That is when the halogen atom is attached to singly bonded carbon atom. Second one is allyl halide. That is when the halogen atom is attached to the carbon atom next to carbon-carbon double bond. This is called allyl halide. Third one is benzyl halide. When the halogen atom is attached to carbon atom next to benzene ring, it is called as benzyl halide. These are the three types of monohalogen derivative when halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. The first one is alkyl halide, second one is allyl halide, third one is benzyl halide. Okay, and when halogen atom is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom, for time being you remember that this 2 indicates 2 types. The first type is vinyl halide. Here the halogen atom is attached to doubly bonded carbon atom. This is called vinyl. Here hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This is called vinyl halide. And the second one is aryl halide, when the halogen atom is attached to doubly bonded carbon atom of benzene. It is called as aryl. In this video, we have seen the introduction to haloalkanes and haloarenes, how the haloalkanes and haloarenes are classified, and we have also seen applications of some halogen containing organic compounds in medicinal field. In next video, we are going to see preparation and chemical properties of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Thank you so much for watching. This is Avin. Please subscribe, share and like the video and leave a comment. I am thankful to YouTube and millions of YouTube viewers.